Hi everyone, in today's lesson you will learn what is meant by the word root and you will learn how to take the square and cubed root of a number. You should be able to take the square and cubed root of a number by the end of this lesson. Some previous knowledge you will require for this lesson is you should know how to raise a number to a power. So for example, square or cube a number. Okay, so let's begin by looking at the square root. So we already know how to find 6 squared. We know that 6 squared would look like this, 6 to the power 2. And it means 6 multiplied by itself, which would give us 36. When we take the square root of a number, we are reversing this process. So you might be asked, what is the square root of 36? And that is the number that multiplies by itself to give us 36. So we know the number that multiplies by itself is 6. Therefore, the square root of 36 is equal to 6. The symbol we use for square root is this tick that is over the 36. So this would mean square root of 36. Okay? So let's look at some examples. So, if we were asked what is the square root of 9, our thought process should look like A. We should think, what is the number that multiplied by itself gives us 9? Since 3 squared gives us 9, the square root of 9 must be 3. Again in B, if we were asked what is the square root of 16, we should be thinking what number multiplied by itself gives us 16. 4 times 4 gives us 16, 4 squared gives us 16, therefore the square root of 16 is 4. In part C, let's ask ourselves that question again. What number multiplied by itself gives 25? That number is 5. 5 times 5 is 25, therefore the square root of 25 is 5. In part D, what number multiplied by itself gives us 49? Well, the answer is 7. 7 times 7 gives 49. Therefore, the square root of 49 is equal to 7. Okay, let's look at the cube root now. To find the cube root, we need to ask ourselves, what multiplied by itself, then multiplied by itself again, gives us this number? The cube root of 8 is 2, since 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 cubed, equals 8. Okay, we write this as the cube root of 8 equals 2. So we can see that our symbol is slightly changed here. It's very similar to the square root symbol, but because it's the cube root, we would put this small 3 inside the tick. Okay, let's look at some more examples. So if we were asked, what is the cube root of 27? The question we ask ourselves is what number multiplied by itself, then multiplied by itself again, equals 27. If you're struggling with this, the best thing to do would be to start with 1 cubed. What is 1 times 1 times 1? What is 2 times 2 times 2? What is 3 times 3 times 3? Until you eventually get there, because these numbers grow very quickly, so you won't need to go through too many numbers to find it. The answer is 3. It's 3 cubed that equals 27. Therefore, the cubed root of 27 is the number 3. What is the cubed root of 64? So what number multiplied by itself, then by itself again, gives us 64? We've just figured out that 3 cubed is 27, so it must be bigger than 3. So let's try 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. So yes, 4 cubed does equal 64. So that means that the cubed root of 64 is equal to 4.